This time on Highway Thru Hell.
There's carnage all over the place.
A lost load becomes Nick's tangled wreck.
Hold on. Oh, crap.
A canyon crash
50,000 pounds of wood.
has the boss
This is going to be a tough job.
bringing in backup
Put the rotator in on an angle.
Holy
and an urgent call
Did she get hit?
for one of Jamie's crew. On the Highway Thru Hell, the last line of defense is a heavy rescue team ready to tackle any disaster. Because closure is not an option.
On the call? No one has.
10 p.m. on the Coquihalla Highway.
The Coquihalla in the wintertime is not the place to learn how to drive.
I've almost been in the ditch twice.
Overnight freight runs struggle to climb the steepest leg of the road.
Smasher's ugly. No, she's a snowing.
Up near the highway summit,
Hey, Al, can you come down the hill here?
yeah, 10-4.
There's a truck on there, Jackknife.
Al Quiring is called out to a Jackknife trailer in a dangerous spot.
Oh, we got some kind of trailer blocking one of the runaway lanes.
Holy, the disaster waiting to happen.
Got livestock in that thing?
The trailer is hauling a special live cargo.
How many horses in there? We got a real problem on our hands.
The horses are show jumpers, worth more than $1 million.
I can't believe it did that
The driver is one of the sport's top riders, Kyle King.
We were just coming down. I was following real slow behind somebody else, and just kind of started going. I feathered the brakes, which probably shouldn't have, and then just spun. The hitch broke on the thing.
The trailer is blocking a runaway lane, an escape route for truckers if their brakes fail.
You're in Hell's Cauldron right here. You expect people to run into you, really.
Traffic coming down the hill could lose control, tear into it and break it into a billion pieces.
I'll get you off the road here, but you better get on the phone to make some arrangements, right?
Hopefully we can rectify the situation.
But the hitch is too damaged for Al to tow down the coke.
When the truck jackknifed, the fifth wheel hitch was broken.
With skittish animals in the back and a nervous driver behind the wheel,
Go ahead, turn your wheels hard to the right.
Al can only coach the driver out of trouble.
Just put it in reverse and just a little bit of throttle.
And hope the hitch holds long enough to get him out of the runaway lane.
Do you just keep an eye on it?
We don't want to break the hitch anymore. The last thing I want to hear is crumple, bang.
Little by little,
A little more. Just ahead a little bit here. It's easy, easy, easy.
Al helps straighten the trailer.
We've only got one very slim chance to pull this off.
Just tease it a little more. Good, good. Wheels to the left. So I'll get you tucked in tight beside the sign there. But we want to go nice and smooth so we don't piss your horses off. Otherwise, we're going to be having steaks all winter.
After 20 minutes, the trailer is cleared from the runaway lane.
We got them into a safer area without further incident. Safe and snug as a bug in a rug.
The horses will be transferred to a new trailer and hauled off the mountain.
Makes me very happy.
Okay, let's roll.
You never know what the incident is going to be. You got to be open-minded and be prepared to handle whatever comes.
Yeah, it's pretty slick, but it's open. Wow, it's even raining here. Hard away from hope.
The next morning in the Fraser Valley,
Heads up, guys. It sounds like there's an accident blocking the highway.
Mission Towing's Nick DePerrin heads to a call on Highway 7.
There's a rolled over tractor trailer with a load of logs on it.
There's a power line down somewhere.
If the load's gone over the embankment, who knows what we could be up against.
Anybody know what happened on that number 7? Just hope nobody's hurt.
It's an ugly one.
The flip truck has blocked the road. Power lines are down, and a load of telephone poles lay scattered across the slope below.
There's carnage all over the place. This is a major wreck.
The semi lost control on a bend, struck a power pole, then launched its load over the cliff. The driver escaped with only minor injuries.
The guy's lucky to be alive. It would have been a completely different story if he would have gone over the bank with the load.
The accident
Don't go 7.
has blocked Highway 7, an important secondary route to the West Coast, and cut power to the area.
Hydro's got to install a new pole, take those lines, attach them up to the pole before we can get anywhere near it. This definitely isn't a typical recovery.
Nick puts a call into Mission Towing's lead operator, his brother Jordy.
Hey, dude.
Oh, buddy.
It's a good one. Oh, yeah.
Since Nick's been back, this is probably one of the biggest jobs that he's had to be on.
But Nick can't begin the recovery until hydro crews deal with the power lines.
It's gonna be a while. They're just getting started here.
Okay.
Okay, I'll keep in touch with you.
Okay, dude. Goodbye.
Bye.
One thing that is very important to me is to not disappoint my brother.
That one log's just barely hanging on by the tip there, and I think if that one lets go, this one potentially could swing that way.
It is powerful enough to kill somebody.
Most difficult part for us of this one's gonna be the load.
We're gonna have our work cut out for us.
Can anybody tell me if Highway 7's open yet? Still closed.
We've probably been here 10, 11 hours now.
After waiting into the night, Nick is more than ready to start the recovery.
Dying to get to it and start tackling the job. I've eaten 2 lunches since I've been here already.
By 11 p.m., the downed lines have been cleared and power restored to the area.
All right, boys, it's all yours. You all done?
Yep.
But the wreck still has the highway closed.
Yeah, it's gonna be there a while before they roll it over.
Nick's top operator, Neil Wakefield, and the rest of tonight's recovery crew roll in.
It's all clear. It's showtime for us.
Yeah, let's go. Get this done.
Before they can flip the semi,
I'm not a fan of the way these logs are sitting.
Nick and his crew need to deal with a potential booby trap.
It's actually very dangerous.
2 poles, nearly 1,000 pounds each, are tangled with the wreck.
The first thing we want to do is get those right out of the equation. We're gonna have Trevor and Dylan attach our medium-duty wreckers and winch them out of the way.
The poles are rigged to separate, away from the crew. But
With it raining as hard as it is, it could be a nightmare. I mean, our straps might just slide right off them.
But the heavy poles under high tension are unpredictable.
Those things can twist and take somebody's head off.
Trevor, do you want to get on your controls? Okay, guys. Tension both those lines. Both of them, right away. Hang on, Dylan, hang on. Lead with the low one. Lead with the low one.
Hold on, hold on.
Oh, crap! We want to bring this one up and then just work the two together.
On Highway 7,
Trevor, do you want to get on your controls?
Nick's team must pry apart 2 telephone poles under high tension.
We don't have a whole lot of control over where they're going to go. We might not be able to get out of the way if one of these logs comes rolling at us. It is powerful enough to kill somebody.
Okay, lead with this low one.
They need to get the slippery poles away from the semi that was hauling them
Tension both those lines.
so they can start the recovery and open the highway.
Both of them, right away. Hang on, Dylan, hang on. Lead with the low one. Lead with the low one.
Hold on, hold on.
Oh, crap!
Here it comes.
Right there, right there.
Yeah, that's it. Lay it down.
There we go. Perfect. Exactly what we needed it to do. Good.
With the poles out of the way,
I'm gonna move down to where I gotta be.
Nick and Neil turn their attention to the sideways semi blocking the narrow highway.
This is gonna be a bit of a bitch.
We need to flip this thing back onto its wheels. But we don't have a lot of space to work with. We have to squeeze Neil's big wrecker in between a rock wall and the front of this truck.
So I've got to be within 6 feet of the front of this truck.
I'm really close beside it.
With one wrecker on the back and another on the front, Nick's team will try to flip the semi without damaging their own trucks.
I'm chained up and ready to go.
You're ready to go? Okay.
Tight to the front, Neil's 35-ton wrecker will try to flip the tractor, while from the back, Dylan's wrecker rolls the trailer.
The biggest worry is that when it hits, it'll slide right into my truck.
Okay, start pulling it, Dylan.
Once we started coming over, we can't stop.
Going around Shylock up to the top. Other than that, you're good to go.
Up near the summit of the Coke,
Well, so far it's better than this time yesterday.
It's slippery on the road here.
Robert Muckwa's been patrolling this stretch of highway for the last 2 hours.
Robert, he's got this work ethic that's really good.
Jamie's head of traffic control is on the lookout for anyone in trouble.
He's out there, he's on it, he's doing it, he's everywhere.
Tonight, Robert's girlfriend, Loretta Chandler, joins him on the road.
She asked me if she could fly, and she asked me to train her out on the Coke.
This winter, Robert's also been proving himself to Jamie
I'm trying to get this young lady on her way right away.
as a light-duty tow operator. Now he's training Loretta in traffic control and roadside safety.
My goals this season is to keep learning, just be with Robert, basically.
2 slow lanes are blocked. Coming in the fast lane up.
As they approach the Smasher, the steepest section of the highway,
Where this truck broke down?
Robert and Loretta roll up on their first test of the night.
Holy buddy, what are you doing?
It's bad.
A driver has abandoned his trailer to put on his tire chains.
That's the worst time to learn how to throw a chain is when you're stuck on a hill.
I never ever seen a guy take a tractor apart, put chains on.
To me, that's pretty stupid.
So it's gonna be tight getting through?
Traffic squeezed down to one lane on the toughest stretch of the Coke. Robert jumps into action, but in a matter of minutes, the northbound lanes are completely blocked.
Hey, pass me that radio. Pass me that radio. All tractors coming northbound. Can you stop that box canyon, please? We got another truck spun out.
Robert tells traffic to hold.
No more coming up.
You got one heading your way now. He's got no radio. I looked at it.
Damn it.
But one driver doesn't get the message.
That screaming up there. The other one's behind him. They don't even have keys.
Behind here, okay?
Okay.
Do up your jacket, BB, okay?
Okay, okay.
Robert sends Loretta down the hill to warn drivers.
Okay, we got another idiot with no chains that went by me.
Then calls for backup.
Hey, Scotty. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 tractors spun out.
We gotta get up there before there's any more collateral damage.
Jamie's lead operator, Scott Bird, heads up the mountain to break the gridlock.
You're getting a buildup back here. This is absolutely a joke.
Scotty's on his way up. Should be here right away.
The traffic's backed up solid.
Robert is helpless
Unreal.
until Scott arrives.
Just a whole lot of ugly.
You got all maybe 10 seconds to figure out a battle plan.
Scott sets his sight on the first semi.
That's where he's going to be hooking you up from.
Grab the first one that's the top of the pile and start peeling your way down into it.
Roads are solid white, very slippery, so.
Truck backing down the granny lane.
Next up, the truck that caused all the mess. The driver has reconnected his trailer,
And away we go.
but without Scott's wrecker, can't climb the steep grade.
I don't know what he was thinking, but it surely wasn't the right thing to be thinking.
Move ahead now.
With the highway finally unblocked,
Can we go now? Yep. Right on.
Robert checks in on his special trainee.
Do up your jacket, BB.
I won't do up.
Me and Loretta are like two peas in a pod.
That's right.
See, now I got him on one knee. Every warrior needs a princess.
What's the Coquihalla like? Wide open. The road is closed. Clean up the mask, let's get going.
In the valley, Neil and Nick are in a tight situation.
Oh, sliding. Give it a little more, Dylan. They're always stubborn.
They're about to flip a semi in a space so small,
Oh, no. Hang on.
it could land on Neil's wrecker. 12 hours ago, the rig clipped a power pole and launched its own load of poles down an embankment. Now the semi threatens to come down hard on Neil's 35-ton towing machine.
This job really has to go textbook in order to land this thing right where we need it to.
On Highway 7,
Give it a little more, Dylan.
Mission Towing is trying to flip a wreck with no room for error.
We have to squeeze Neil's big wrecker in between a rock wall and the front of this truck to get the right direction of pull.
As Neil winches the tractor over, it creeps closer to the back of his wrecker.
The biggest worry is that when it hits, it's going to slide right into my truck.
We don't want to end up having a catastrophic failure here.
Hang on!
Right here.
Son of a bitch. Like that much room.
It's less than a foot away from my truck. A little nerve-wracking for a few seconds.
That was close, man.
Sweet. Yeah, buddy.
We'll get hooked up, get this thing out of here, and get everybody rolling tonight.
Nick notches another big win for his brother and the family business.
I wish Jordy was here to see this. He'd be very happy with what happened here tonight.
Nick did phenomenal. Our crew is top-notch. Being this was a complicated recovery, I'm very proud of them today.
The wreck is cleared.
Yeah, 7 is open.
The highway's reopened, but the job isn't over. Nick and his crew will return tomorrow to recover the rig's load of telephone poles over the bank.
It's been a long day. Everybody's worked really hard. We're gonna come back and deal with the logs in daylight.
What's happening on the Coke? Is it good going or what? Heavy snowfall.
High up on the Coke,
Holy crap, she's coming down here, eh?
4 inches of snow has come down in the last hour. Another 4 is forecast overnight.
Just be careful up there, she's slippery.
At 11 p.m.,
Something must be going on up the Coke.
Multiple vehicle MVA, southbound, Highway 5.
Yeah, we just got a phone call there, so it's official.
operator Johnny Tipton has been dispatched to an accident near the summit.
There's 4 or 5 cars involved in that incident.
Yeah, pickup truck. Jamie Davis.
On the radio, there's word that one of Jamie's trucks may be involved.
That's quite a mess they got there. I just went by, eh? Holy.
We just had a call that the Tunder's been into a crash up there. I hope everybody's okay.
Man.
One of Jamie's flagging trucks was rear-ended by an SUV. Robert's girlfriend, Loretta, was inside the vehicle at the time.
Did she get hit?
Yeah, she got rear-ended.
Okay.
I don't want nothing to happen to her, if you know. She's my life, right?
Multiple vehicle MVA, southbound, Highway 5.
On the Coquihalla Highway,
That's quite a mess they got there.
Did she get hit?
Yeah, she got rear-ended.
Okay.
a Jamie Davis traffic control vehicle has just been struck from behind. Robert's girlfriend, Loretta, was inside.
He's gonna go up and do an assessment on her.
Thank you.
Robert and Loretta had pulled over to assist at another accident.
Now all of a sudden, I see this SUV coming. I looked at Loretta, and that's when the Thunder got hit. My heart sunk. I don't want nothing to happen to her. I love her. She's my life, right?
How's Loretta?
Well, she's in pain and everything else. I'm just worried about her.
Paramedics discover Loretta has only minor injuries.
She could have been really seriously hurt.
This how scary it is up here. People want to go 120, 130, 140 on road conditions like that. What's their hurry?
Her spinal cord could have broke from that hit. What if she couldn't move?
If Loretta hadn't positioned the flagging truck where she did, other drivers could have been seriously injured or worse.
I made that decision that night to put the Tundra in front of the 3-car pileup.
For the rest of the night, Robert won't leave her side.
She's a little banged up, so we're gonna go down, drop the truck, and I'm gonna take her to the hospital.
I got a big heart, you know, I'd do it again.
Imagine if we didn't have the flag trucks there. Imagine if they weren't a buffer. Think about it as if it was your loved one at the side of the highway. Would you drive a little differently?
When you see flashing lights, slow down and move over. We all have families.
It's just pissing down rain. You might need a lifeboat, she's wet.
The next morning,
Anybody know how it's doing on the canyon?
heavy rain is falling hard just outside Hope.
Holy man, what a day. And look at the water coming off this mountain. This is bad.
Jamie's on his way to a wreck on Highway 1 in the Fraser Canyon.
We've got this B train in the ditch. It's very heavy, it's loaded with lumber. This is gonna be a tough job.
Oh, it's slippery.
Already on scene is Jamie's younger brother, Jason.
50,000 pounds of wood.
Jamie's called him in to help get the hefty, tilted load of lumber back on the road.
There goes the boss.
He drove it into the ditch. He didn't wreck anything on the bottom half of the trailer.
Jason's company, Aggressive Towing, is called in when Jamie needs extra iron on a big job.
I tell you, this trailer is not looking very good up here.
But the brothers don't always agree on how to get things done.
He's gonna do this, boom. And you'll still, like he'll just do this.
I don't like this.
No, I'm sure we're gonna have 2 or 3 different guys arguing about which way to go, because brother's there, I'm there. This is a big B train, a lot of weight here. We're gonna need some big muscle to do this.
Jamie's dispatched another record and is top operator from Hope.
We're doing a pretty heavy tug today.
Scott Bird rolls HR 66 to the recovery.
So let's see if we can't get her pulled out of the ditch.
Jason's 60-ton rotator
That's a nifty one.
and his right-hand man, Chris Mervin, are on standby to tackle the tricky job.
That's a big, heavy load.
Jamie's been given an immense challenge by his client.
The customer doesn't want us to cut the lumber and leave it lying in the ditch. He wants everything brought out together.
Gonna be iffy whether it stays.
I don't think you're gonna save that lumber on there.
Like, it's already enough where you can get a one strap around.
It'd be nice to get 2 on each set of lumbers, right?
Now, 4 heavy rescue heavyweights need to work out a plan.
We need multiple operators. Everybody's vision is different.
What my thoughts were, Jamie.
Or do we do this and put the rotator in on an angle so it's not...
I got bigger lift.
So it's not sideways.
There's a lot of cooks there, that's for sure.
Because if we swing that trailer out... Yeah, 50,000 pounds pulling sideways, we got to make that decision. And we don't play pickup sticks.
So where's the accident at? It's just a ginormous mess, you'll see it.
In the Fraser Valley on Highway 7,
Holy, I wouldn't have wanted to go for that ride.
We'll tie off our harness gear to this cement embankment here.
Mission Towing is back for part 2.
There's a bunch over here.
Of a messy recovery. Yesterday, a semi lost control on a corner, scattering more than a dozen poles down the bank. Last night, the team pulled off a tight flip
Right here. Yeah!
To clear the rig and open the road.
Let's get geared up, Jay.
Today, Nick and his crew must get the massive poles up a 600-foot slope before the end of the day. But the steep terrain and the jumbled poles make this a high-risk recovery.
Just below us is a straight drop-off to about 600 feet. It's a very dangerous place for us to be.
The plan is to rappel down the bank and rig the poles to the wrecker's winch lines one at a time.
We have a lot of logs to pull up, but it's the only way we can do this job.
When the wrecker gets the poles to the top of the bank, a picker truck will take the load the rest of the way.
And the picker operator will pinch it off of our wrecker and put it on the back of his trailer.
All ready to go.
Joining Nick for the descent,
Already breaking a sweat here.
is Mission Towing's Jason LaViolette.
Those are gonna be a little sketchy over there, eh?
In a giant game of pickup stakes, Nick and Jason need to be careful about which poles to pick.
We're gonna have to try and pick the best one first, and hopefully the rest of them don't get freed up and go flying down the mountain.
Nick and Jason wrap around the poles using choker straps.
We're rigged, pull the line.
Let's get over a little more.
As the winch pulls, the straps tighten.
No problem.
And the pole is slowly dragged up the slope. The picker grabs the 900-pound pole and hoists it onto its truck bed.
Okay, which one's next?
Be real careful on that valve.
This particular job is very dangerous for us. Okay? Yeah.
With all the loose debris, with all the loose rocks, it's very easy to fall and break a leg. So we're trying to be as careful as we can.
This one might make for an issue. Holy man.
But some of the poles
Whoa, look out, Jake.
are hard to hold on to.
We ain't getting that one back. Keep the power lines in mind.
And there's another danger.
Dude, watch that wire up there, man, in case that thing comes down. He's right in behind it. We don't want to have another problem here and put the power out to the community again.
Watch your cable. Oh my God.
Number 7 is down to one lane. Everybody's got to go slow.
In the Fraser Valley,
Watch that wire up there, man, and right in behind it.
Nick's team is trying to work around power lines to recover a load of telephone poles.
Watch your cable. Oh my God.
Holy man. We don't want to put the power out to the community.
But the picker manages to steer clear of the lines.
Thankfully, a potentially bad situation was avoided.
The high-angle recovery isn't getting any easier.
Let's take it in.
But one by one,
Pile's getting a little lower.
Yeah.
Nick and his crew get it done.
It's kind of a good feeling, not gonna lie.
Every pole that can be salvaged is recovered.
That's it, my man.
All of them.
We did it. Nice job, dude. Thank you, Trevor.
That makes it way easier. Thank you very much.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Job completed.
These guys will do what it takes to get the job done. And I'm just very happy and very proud that they pulled us off the way that they did.
I'm very satisfied with what our guys did here today.
Apparently the truck crashed in the ditch there. That lumber truck fell over.
On Highway 1,
It's already enough where you can get a one strap around.
It'd be nice to get 2 on each set of lumbers, right?
Jamie, Scott, Merv, and Jason
Those are 16-foot 2x10. They're heavy.
are dealing with a 50,000-pound load of lumber tilted into the canyon wall.
You could do 4 working lines off the back of him, though, if you use the 2 deck winches sideways to pull down.
They need a plan to recover the rig fully loaded and avoid spilling 5,000 planks of wood into the ditch.
Be up right in the center of this.
And then
I'll be in the same
an
line.
old beat up Jamie Davis truck on the front. Okay.
To lift and pull this thing out properly, this is a perfect job for a rotator.
Jason's rotator is the only one available since Jamie sold his last summer.
The rotator just makes jobs simpler. It's a wicked piece of iron.
If I can get in the center of this lumber, then I can rotate with it as the wheels start coming up, right?
Yeah.
The rotator will have 2 lines rigged to straps wrapped around the lumber and another 2 lines for Jason to pull on the trailer while Scott winches the tractor.
Pass those up to Gord, both of them.
The load is just about on its side, so to be able to bring that up past the halfway point is going to be a tough job.
I worry about that little hook. They don't like side pulling either too much. Those
I know.
But the limited capacity of the aging 25-ton wrecker could be the wild card.
It'll hold, I think. I hope.
HR 66. It's a timely piece.
Don't get too greedy either, like 15 feet or something like that, right?
When you're running the older equipment, you're always running risk of things breaking on you.
Ready to make a mess?
Gentlemen, confirmed total shutdown.
Somebody tell me how the canyon's been? Somebody said 5-minute time delay.
The tractor and its load combined make for an 80,000-pound pull.
When you're dealing with big weight, there's big danger. These guys all have to work as a team, and that's the biggest equation here.
Okay, let's go. A little more in here.
Keep them on that one. We don't want it sliding in, James.
Yeah, this one here. Keep these sucked up.
Jason controls the boom with the rotator's remote,
A lot of weight there. This thing could break.
while Merv works the deck winches.
Hold on for a sec, Jay.
Stand back, guys.
What's going on with an accident? Don't go number 1.
In the canyon,
Keep them on that one. We don't want it sliding in, James.
Jamie and his brother Jason fight to get a fully loaded lumber truck out of a ditch.
Until this thing is all the way on the road, I'm not going to breathe easy.
Keep these sucked up.
If they lose the load, thousands of planks will spill off the deck.
Tighten your yellow one up. This thing could break.
Picking this kind of weight up, keeping it all together and intact, was really a huge deal.
Slow down on this, eh?
You don't want it to shift because then it would be matchsticks. 5,200 of them.
Stand back, guys. Whoa. Hold it.
Slow, man, slow.
Okay, hold it. Okay, Scotty, you going ahead?
Yeah.
Stuck in your middle one. Okay, we're moving. Keep going, Nerd. Little bit on this. Yeah, keep on the other one.
Easy.
Not so hard on this one, eh? She's coming.
Finally,
We're on the road.
the lumber truck is on the highway.
Perfect. Damage-free recovery. Trucks are one thing. It's the guys running the trucks that makes all the difference in the world.
I think we got her beat now. Okay.
Everybody worked together really well. That's the art of recovery.
Really sweet job. Yeah, nice. Way to teach my brother and Merv a few tricks here like usual, but
Anybody tell me if highway's open? It's open.
2 days later, at Jamie's yard,
This is going to be the first time I've seen it since the accident.
Loretta is still recovering after her close call on the coke.
That was a hard hit. Very hard.
Loretta was in a flagging truck when she was struck from behind by another vehicle.
She pushed me about a good 70 feet. That's how fast she was going. I saw the doctor, and physically I'm better, but mentally, it sticks with you.
I'm glad that Loretta wasn't serious hurt, right? I'm grateful for that. I'm very grateful.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you feeling?
Still a little sore.
A little sore?
Yeah.
I have a recovery to go and do.
Yeah.
I really hate to ask you, but I really need you.
I had to ask her to come.
Yeah, I can do it.
You sure?
Yeah, I can get back out there.
She didn't hesitate one bit. She said, I'm there to protect you. I don't want nothing to happen to you.
I'm going to go out there and help him. Keep him safe. Bring him back home.
Doing this recovery is a very important step to my recovery.
And I'll just follow you?
Yeah, just follow me. Thank you, my love.
Robert and Loretta head to the job on Highway 3.
I got to get back out there. You roll with the punches. You just keep going.
Down the road,
Where the heck is it?
Robert's having a tough time finding the wreck.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. This is covered.
The car is encased in ice and snow.
Shoveling time.
But it's a bigger job than I thought.
Let me say, yeah, okay, I'll come and do it.
Robert is not a quitter. He'll do it.
Oh. Come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Whew. That is a big snow hole. That was in there good.
Robert, he picks it up, he's getting it, and he's making it happen.
G'day!
Having Loretta with him is an added bonus.
Hey, Loretta, I'm going to be coming up to you.
She's top shelf, and so is Robert.
Thank you very, very much. Okay?
She's my warrior princess, and she's there to protect me, just like I'm there to protect her. Doesn't matter how hard your job is. When you love somebody, care about somebody, you can get through anything.
Next time on Highway Thru Hell.
It's a very sad thing to happen to any family.
A tragic wreck.
Watch yourself there. That's bad.
Puts the twist on Nick.
This
This is what they call family bonding.
3 generations tackle a heavy load.
Come on!
This is a disaster.
And a tough job takes its toll on a towing veteran.
I threw up almost a liter of blood.
This time on Highway Thru Hell.
Stand by, Gord!
Mark, just wait!
Al and Gord struggle.
You gotta watch where you're going, Gord.
I was. To get in sync.
Let the traffic come!
A whiteout in Alberta
Oh, that guy's kind of speeding back there.
creates a dangerous chain reaction.
Whoa, that's an accident. Stay back.
And a stuck excavator.
There's no such thing as a little bit dead.
Proves too much for Al's rigging. On the Highway Thru Hell. The last line of defense is a heavy rescue team ready to tackle any disaster. Because closure is not an option.
Pretty good, yeah. The weather's moving so fast, it seems, right now. Who knows what's going to happen?
Daybreak on Highway 881 south of Fort McMurray, Alberta.
Southbound is completely closed.
Strong Arctic winds are whipping up heavy snow, blasting the highway with the worst blizzard of the year.
It's snowing real heavy, you just can't see the roads.
Blinded truckers struggle to stay on the road, but it's a losing battle.
This is our forecast that says winter time. Hoorah!
At Jamie Davis's shop in Lac La Biche,
We have a 15-ton wrecker, and across the road we have a smaller car, also in that area in the ditch.
temp operator Randy Jackknife answers the call.
Don't look like there's been any sand trucks on this highway, so we really have to be careful.
881 is like the Wild West. I mean, guys are passing. It's a narrow 2-lane highway. There's a really reckless cowboy mentality on that highway.
It's just before noon when Randy arrives on scene, 90 miles north.
It's like he got snow blinded or something and took the ditch.
A crane truck lost control and plowed off the highway into deep, heavy snow.
Let me look at it. Dispatch told me it was a 15-ton crane. He was no 15-ton crane. That was a 31-ton beast. Yeah, I'll run my sling around there, and I'll run my cables out to you. There'll be a sling pull. It's not gonna be just a solid chain or a cable pull. As you can kind of see, 2.5 feet right here in the front. There's gonna be a pull because I'm gonna be pulling the snow as I go. So it's gonna be a kind of a challenge.
A challenge that Randy needs to tackle fast. The crane is due at an urgent repair job.
Dad, stop him!
Randy will have to shut down the northbound lane so we can work safely.
We'll get you out, buddy. Get you to hold on to that. Just hang on there 1 sec. I'm only a 25-ton wrecker. That truck was 31-ton. So do the math.
But Randy is hoping the math might just add up if the crane truck driver can supply some power.
Here we go. Come on, Mike. Work for Daddy. Be a good girl, come on. reposition my truck, get a better straight at it, pull at it.
Randy's got more than just the recovery to worry about.
Let him through!
Visibility is getting worse by the minute, and that's creating a new risk.
Even with traffic control in place right away at the accident scene, if people aren't paying attention, they roll up on an accident scene, they come around a corner, they see a car parked in the middle of the lane or a truck, slam into the back of it.
Okay, then, stop him, stop him. It don't take long to get another accident happening. Things happen fast on that highway because people do not slow down. I probably got a mile of traffic on that side backed up already. And you can see visibility is getting more treacherous out here. There's absolutely nothing. Gotta have your game on here, man. Holy hammer down. I'm gonna reposition my truck now. Gotta make it fast so I don't want to get traffic jammed up. Okay, you ready? She's coming. I see success coming.
Randy coaxes the 30-ton truck to the shoulder.
Come on, baby. Don't let me down. Sliding back over into the ditch.
But his 25-ton record is struggling to winch it over the lip and onto the road.
I need to get him off, and I need to go to assess the problem over there, let traffic continue to go. Hey, hey! Pay attention! Slow down, pay attention, quit taking pictures!
And the combination of high speeds and low visibility has Randy on edge.
Got to deal with other people too, eh? And that's not good to have somebody doing like that. Look at that trucker. There's a ditch over there on the right-hand side.
"900 miles southwest.
That's a bit of a temperature change.
An early spring thaw has hit the mountains east of Hope, BC.
Oh, look, it's a trailer side of the road.
But at Sunday Summit on Highway 3, Al and Gord from Quiring Towing are facing a messy recovery.
We got a trailer laying on its side full of mushroom compost. Basically decomposing vegetable matter, rotting grass. Check out the drop. I mean, look at how lucky this guy was.
Windy corners, steep hills. It's prime towing country, that's for sure.
Man.
The semi, fully loaded with compost, lost control on a sharp curve and smashed into a barrier.
The warning sign for that corner says 50K. And I can tell you he was not doing 50K. He's lucky he didn't go over the cliff.
This highway has claimed a lot of truckers. I mean, look at that. The whole cab's crushed right down. He is so lucky.
Gord and Al have already hauled the crushed tractor to a nearby pullout.
This is what happens when you get overconfident on Highway 3.
But the trailer, with most of its load still inside,
We're just gonna take the whole road and drag it down?
will be much trickier to move.
That should do it.
Al has decided to take a chance.
For starters, there was no room on the open side of that trailer to work any machinery. You weren't gonna unload it right where it's at, not unless you're working in midair.
They'll rig both wreckers to the trailer, and together, they'll drag it away on its side.
Luckily, we had the wide spot right there. Get the obstruction off the road, then deal with the load.
Okay.
It's the quickest way to clear the road, unless the thin trailer wall gives way.
You know, at any point, the trailer could have broken in half, and we could have had a bigger mess on our hands.
That's probably good.
Okay.
There was a risk it could rip open, so you simply apply enough power to it and do it nice and slow, nice and easy. Don't get crazy.
Low.
Low, yeah, you bet.
Okay.
Communication is extremely crucial when you're doing something like that. The two of you have to work together.
They'll need perfect coordination.
If one is pulling harder than the other, it's not going to work.
Just wait, Gord. Just wait. Stand by. Gord! Gord, just wait!
Sliding back over into the ditch.
On Alberta's Highway 881.
Look at that trucker. There's a ditch over there on the right-hand side.
Right in the middle of his recovery, Randy's just witnessed a second accident.
I don't know what's going on over there. This is snowmageddon, man. This is bad.
With the snow getting worse and traffic backing up,
This guy's coming up slowly.
Randy needs to clear the scene fast.
Yeah, she keeps sliding on me. I was pulling him, and he kept sliding over. I moved my truck ahead. He'd slide over. Come on, truck, pull. I think I pulled him, I bet you, probably 150 feet I pulled him, and he kept sliding. Come on, baby, work for Daddy today.
Just before 2 p.m., help arrives. Jamie's local driver, Keith Milkey.
I need traffic stopped on that side.
He's working on that right now. My guy's right there, and then I gotta go get.
Yeah.
Keith has been dispatched to recover an SUV in the ditch, just on the other side of the crane truck.
Hey, bud, whereabouts are you from?
Houston.
Houston, Texas, eh? Unfortunately, I gotta wait until the heavy's done, and then I'll be able to get you, okay?
Keith's only driving a 1-ton, but it might be the difference Randy needs.
We're gonna anchor my truck to him to prevent him from sliding sideways, and hopefully be able to get him out a lot easier.
Here you go. But we'll go double it.
Double it, yeah.
You're gonna be pulling heavy weight. Hit!
Yeah, just give me a sec to tighten cable.
Now watch yourself now. We're gonna give him a pull. Easy up. It's coming, looking good. Looking good, and looking like I might succeed. Yeah!
That worked out better than I thought we would, bud.
Clear the bomb. It's all about team effort.
Really needed just another anchor point, and that's what I was.
Until that sand truck, he can start sanding.
With the road no longer blocked, Keith can get to work on the SUV.
Hold your breath. See if you can drive forward, bud. This guy's on his way. No harm, no foul.
Hopefully there'll be no more wrecks today.
Look it, we were here for 5 minutes and all of a sudden we got 300 vehicles, eh?
But the backlog still stretches far off into the whiteout.
Oh, that guy's kind of speeding back there. Oh, look at that. We have an accident. You guys stay back.
Now look at the trailer side of the road.
They're just gonna take the whole road and drag it down?
On Highway 3 in BC,
That should do it.
Al and Gord need to be in perfect sync to drag the damaged trailer off the road.
Low, low.
Low, low, yeah, you bet.
Okay.
But their big gamble
Just wait, Gord, just wait. Stand by. Gord, just wait.
is off to a rocky start.
Are you not on company channel? Okay, turn your volume up.
I had the volume turned down.
When you're distracted, little steps get left out, and whether it was just a mistake of not double checking, it worked out.
Funny thing about radios, they work better when they're turned up.
Okay, I'll get to it.
With radio contact restored, Al and Gord try again, hoping the trailer stays on the road.
With the general slope of the road as we're pulling, it would have tobogganed down off the side of the road. Gord was actually pulling it, and I was actually holding the trailer.
So I'm trying to pull it up and bring it around the corner down into the wide spot. There were vehicles parked in my way, so I was trying to get them out of the way while we're pulling it up. I was trying to watch 3 or 4 different directions at the same time.
Easy, Gord, easy.
I took my eyes off my left mirror. By the time I realized it was about to hit the median, it was too late.
It was a dead stop for Gord.
You gotta watch where you're going, Gord.
I was.
Well, didn't you not see where you're going?
I was trying to. I was also watching that pickup that was in my way.
Things weren't going well, and he was getting a little testy.
Back up. Come on, Gord.
I do the same thing. I'm just as guilty of it as he is. We act like a couple of brothers.
So we had to stop and do a little re-rig for a minute, and then we proceeded.
Just wait, Gord, just wait. Stand by. Okay, come on. Just give her a little bit. You okay on clearance there on your side?
Okay, highway's open. Now that we got it off the road, we simply get the small machines in here and get it unloaded, and then we'll flip it over onto its wheels and take it back.
We're just gonna pick it up to oscillate the trailer. It's a big word for a tow truck guy.
The trailer was kind of a U shape and had some sweet stuff in the middle. Taco roll seemed to be suitable for it.
We're gonna do a taco roll. It's a little bit different than the old jelly roll.
2 wreckers, 1 wrecker at the back end, 1 wrecker at the front end, picked the trailer straight off the ground and rotated in the air.
See if you can let the other side down.
Just like that, man.
Another job done. We came, we conquered, we cleaned up, and we're taking home trophies.
From the time we were there to the time we actually had the road open, I think was less than an hour. The RCMP was ecstatic that the road was cleared and opened again in record time.
We have an accident. Somebody got rear-ended.
On Alberta's Highway 881, Randy's big fear has come true.
I call 911 and get location. Get an ambulance out here.
In the whiteout conditions, one semi has violently rear-ended another. The second chain reaction so far.
Company truck, hit a company truck.
You guys, stay back. Where's the driver of that truck?
Are there any injuries?
I'm just getting on scene. Are you the driver? You hurt anywhere? You're sure? When a semi hits somebody, man, that is an impact. Parts on the road all over. I have a chaos happening and I need backup.
Okay, right away, okay, man.
Okay, thank you very much. Hold on there, buddy. The road is closed at the moment.
When visibility is a tough thing out there, you know, the drivers who are coming along are actually having a hard time seeing the flaggers, seeing the flagging signs, and seeing taillights of other motorists. So very, very real that another collision can take place.
I want to assess this side of the highway first and get everybody safe over here. Put all your flashers on, all your lights. The highway's closed for now. And just kind of stay in the vehicle. Don't get out.
Randy's priority,
Hey!
keep the traffic backup as short as possible and prevent another crash.
Let the traffic come! Told Dan, the other flagger, when you figure you got 15 vehicles, let them through I will let this guy know over here, same thing.
I got traffic flowing here again through Randy, and hopefully we'll get this cleared up.
But some drivers refuse to slow down.
This is a serious situation. Slow down!
Oh, my stress level was to the max.
You know, I'm trying to do a job, and then look at this carnage, eh?
I had tightness in the chest. I just need to find my game here, and my heart was racing, pounding so bad, I was pouring sweat, and it was like -20 out there. Come on, think, Randy, think. Think.
Randy realizes he's in over his head
Hi, can you hear me?
and decides to make the call to dispatch.
I got everything on the go right now. Craziness happening here. We have multiple accidents, and we got a semi took the ditch. He lost his load. I got another semi rear-ended another semi. Can I just please get some help out here? Here comes the cops.
On northern Alberta's Highway 881,
How are you doing, sir?
Randy's call for help has been answered.
I'm glad you're here on scene with me now. We can kind of work together.
Minutes later, Johnny Tipton, Jamie's Fort McMurray driver, arrives in HR 68.
Is there a guy at that end?
Yeah, he's got a flagger.
Okay.
And I got a flagger here.
Well, we'll put the flagger on my end of the truck there, on both sides there, so we got both sides covered there, and we'll just let traffic go in and around there.
Okay, sounds good.
After the additional accidents, and with weather getting worse, Randy needs all the help he can get.
There was 4 cars across the whole road and left me no place to go.
Johnny gets to work on the heaviest job.
You call this thing?
Planetary gear.
Planetary gear. For a big heavy hauler.
The Planetary gear is part of the drivetrain on a heavy hauler, the biggest dump truck in the world, and the engine of the oil patch.
Apparently that thing weighs like 25,000 pounds, so it got a bit of weight to her.
Johnny's first step is to pull the semi back on the road.
Holy, that ever a lot of traffic.
I got it hooked up. I need to run some air to the truck now.
Just up the highway, Randy is trying to clear the semi from the rear end collision.
Stop them! It's good to go.
Randy is finally ready to roll.
At that point, I did my job, and I left Johnny to continue on to finish one last truck in the ditch.
Okay.
That last truck has a 25,000-pound piece of cargo that Johnny needs to get back on board, and he needs to do it fast.
Sun's going down, and we're dealing with adverse weather conditions. You know that there's bound to be something going to happen with this kind of weather.
If I throw a chain around the shackle to here, that'll keep it from
twisting. Yeah, that'll work.
With the gear in position, Johnny needs to lift it onto the truck.
Now, hopefully we lift it up, it'll stay like this, and I can just back under it. So close. She started to twist.
She just wants to rotate whenever we take all the weight off her, so.
What do you think, Johnny? Can you get it done, or can't get it done? I could come back, and Jamie on his rotator could probably lift that easier, or?
I don't want to give up on this job there. I'm not a quitter. I would have sat there for 2 days trying to get that loaded up.
Plan A doesn't work for these guys out on the road. I need these guys to use their heads and come up with a plan B, C, D, whatever it takes.
And local driver Keith might have an answer.
I got my little wrecker here, so you can use my little wrecker to help spin you sideways.
Yeah, I think that's our
Okay.
I'll get Dan to get back out here to play.
Keith is hooked up to another storm casualty, but he can still use his boom winch.
This thing weighs probably more than my truck. So I'm just double lining my load so that way I don't break anything. And we need to get in an exact position so none of us are in the crossfire.
Hey, whoa.
The small wrecker holds the gear straight.
All right, you want me to start backing up or?
Yeah.
Okay, backing up.
But the last step will require the most precision.
Whoa.
Lining up the gear
Almost there.
and easing it into place.
Just gonna use the little truck there, slide that bracket up there, then get it settled in there. Then after, we'll winch it back up over the axles there.
Do you just want me to pull forward a bit?
Yeah.
Keith needs to unhook to pull the stand back in place.
Okay, winch in.
But that will leave the gear itself at risk of swinging back out of line.
Are we good?
We good?
Yeah.
Can you boom it out because it's catching the lip there?
Okay.
You need to have it come my way like 1-2 inches. Coming. I want to go home real bad.
Almost had her too.
Won't be going home now. Coming.
Night is falling on Alberta's Highway 881.
I want to go home real bad.
Almost had her too.
Won't be going home now for a while.
Jamie's driver, Johnny, is still fighting to get a 25,000-pound part back in place.
So close.
Like, real close.
That's good.
Traffic has been bottlenecked on this stretch of highway all day, and patience is running out.
There's huge pressure to open 881 when it's only one of 2 highways servicing the north.
It'd be nice if we had Colin here at the rotator there. He would have had this done in no time there.
But the rotator isn't coming. With Johnny unable to get the gear at the perfect angle, they try to move the stand instead.
Oh yeah!
There we go. Have some money, Todd, buddy.
Yeah, we just got to straighten it out, it looks like.
There we go.
A long day of chaos is finally coming to an end.
Johnny is my warrior. Come hell or high water, he gets her done.
Okay.
She's a bitch, but we got her.
Randy, John, and Keith really do a great job. They work their butts off to get this highway open. Everything is brutal out there in those conditions. And for them to, soldier on and get that work done, is really a huge deal for us.
Johnny, you don't want to leave, do you?
Hey?
Don't you want to stay?
Let's just push her off the deck again. Let's do it again. Let's get more practice at it.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, bye. See you later. Have fun.
Southbound starting to roll yet? Southbound rolling! Rolling!
Early the next morning, Randy's recovered from his marathon day. And he's heading out for some well-earned fun.
You can come out here and hunt for prairie chicken. Don't have to worry about shooting somebody. Look at that guy, just caught a fish. See? Hopefully we can catch something. And then here's our hole here. Just kind of clear the snow away. Dan!
Flagger Dan Spencer is taking his first crack at ice fishing under Randy's wing.
Show you a trick, eh? See the line is going, look, it's still spooling out, stopped, right? That means you're on the bottom. Now you give her a little, just a touch more, and then now you jig. Oh, I had a nibble there. No fish yet.
Back in BC, the spring weather is keeping things quiet on the mountain.
A little warm out today.
But Mission Towing's lead driver, Neil Wakefield, is heading out to an unusual call in the Fraser Valley.
Got a RCMP call that there's a car submerged underwater in a culvert. But we've only got a short period of time. We're looking at about an hour, hour and a half before we run out of daylight.
You're gonna use one truck, Neil?
Neil's boss, Jordy DePerrin, is busy on another job.
Neil is kind of my right-hand man. Neil's the guy I kind of lean on if I'm not here, if I need something done.
You're done. Good job.
And this is one job Jordy might be lucky to miss.
One of the big concerns was that there was a body inside the car.
We walked up and down the bank. There was no disturbed rocks, no trail. Couldn't even see where the car went in. So it was a weird one.
This one here supposedly has already got plastic on one of the windows. So it makes it sound like it was probably a stolen car. Let's hope it's nothing else.
Neil has called in another truck to help with this job, hauling a special piece of recovery equipment.
Yep. One guy to run the tow truck. We're gonna put two guys in a boat. We're gonna go out there and fish this thing out of the water. Okay.
Almost like watching a horror movie. You know, you're kind of expecting something to be there.
There we go. Okay.
It could have been a suicide. You know, there could be a body down on the floor in that car that nobody could really see. You try to be as calm as possible. You sort of take the focus away from what you might see.
The best rigging option is through the sunroof.
There, that's enough. Feed it right through, yeah.
Okay? Yep. Okay, so we're good now. We just have to pull this thing up.
As the car hits the bank, the crew gets their first real look.
You see in there okay? It's all clear. I don't want to roll it.
We have to bring it out without doing damage. We need the police to be able to do their investigation without us have tampered with too much stuff.
We're gonna have to rehook, Leo.
This thing's heavy now.
In BC's Fraser Valley, Mission Towing's Neil Wakefield is trying to winch an abandoned car onto dry land.
And I'm trying to keep it from rolling over.
Without flipping it on its way up the bank.
We're gonna have to rehook, Leo.
The car could contain evidence of a crime.
Okay, what we gotta do is we've gotta unhook and rehook because being that high, it wants to roll over. Yep. Once we hook to the wheel, then we can just pull it right up. Can you let the water out of it? What they've done is they've run the chain through the strongest point on the car, and now we just pull it up on its own wheels. The steering is still free moving, so that tells me there's either a key in it or the ignition has been broken.
We had no idea until we got this car right up onto the ground by my truck that there could have been a bloated body in that trunk.
Keys are in the ignition.
Once we got the car secured up on the road, the officer went through the car and gave the police officer the keys.
Okay.
There was nobody in that vehicle. That trunk could have popped open and scared the hell out of us, but it didn't.
The car was stolen out of Abbotsford, we found out.
It's always a relief when you finish a job where there's nothing to upset you or make you think, because you can go on for hours thinking about what you saw. And for some people, it never goes away.
We're very fortunate to have a great crew. They really pulled together on that accident scene and made that happen really quickly. You know, our crew is what really did it for us on that job and did it for me. You know, they made me shine.
So I guess we got that new winch on, eh?
Yeah, it is.
The next day at Jamie's yard in Hope, school is in session.
Okay, so it's an 8,000-pound winch, right?
8,000 pounds, yeah.
Robert, Jamie's new head of traffic control, has been busy patrolling the Coke for wrecks.
Oh, it's the first one to go up with the Tundra. It's a good truck, and seems like I always find them first.
These are things that you think about when you're winching, right? So he's a go-getter, and he's willing to work, and he doesn't give me no attitude. He just gets out there and gets it done.
Even a close call. Stop! Stop! With a runaway semi. Couldn't stop Robert from doing his job.
Yeah, it kind of looks shaken up, but that's not going to stop me.
So Jamie's decided to give him more responsibility and a new tool.
One of the reasons we wanted to put a winch on this truck is because you're up the Coke and you're doing all kinds of different jobs. So winching would make this truck more money, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you do your flagging, service calls, unlocks, boosts, tire changes, and now we can do winching. He's got the tenacity to make it go and to keep going. And if you don't have tenacity, you're not going to make it in this business. When you're going to roll something over, you want your winch line to be centered to the middle of it. So you have to jockey this thing around a little bit and get in there, okay?
Okay.
Yep. So put your parking brake on, because you're going to need all the hold back you can get. Both these pillars are strong, and we'll hook into there, okay? Put the snatch block in here. Right?
Okay.
So let's try it now. Okay, hold it. That makes it a little easier on your winch, right? So this snatch block is your best friend. Let's give it a try. Let's flip it right over now. Just flip it right over. See how the winch is loving it?
Holy
Isn't that something?
And as soon as it flips over, I stop, right?
As soon as it flips over, it'll come on its own and you just let go. Right? Wow, you can do that.
Yeah.
We don't need to use these big, expensive tow trucks for all these little jobs. You could be doing it, right? And you didn't think this truck would do that.
No.
Right? These little pickups are going to be the biggest revenue sources we have. Look after her. She's a brand new winch.
Okay then, my friend.
Okay.
See you next, boss.
Yep.
I don't know the cause, I just know the cure.
60 miles east, Al Quiring is on the road and ready for another challenge.
He's got an excavator stuck on the riverbank there because it's not a very good spot. The location is in an old abandoned mill on the mighty Fraser River. And the Fraser River was trying to claim the excavator for itself. You've had a run-in today yet, or no?
Not today.
Okay.
The early spring thaw has swollen the river into the excavation site.
Springtime jobs are messy. The snow is melting. Just turns into a quagmire of mud.
Yesterday, the 70,000-pound excavator got stuck in that quagmire. All efforts to free it only made the problem worse.
It was in quite a deep hole where they had been digging around, and of course, you know, gravity has taken effect. It's only going to keep going deeper the more you dig around it. What we might have to do is just get a scoop so that all that water around your tow hook hole clears away. I would say that'd be almost bottomless there once you start agitating and working it, because you're just going to keep going down till you hit China eventually. If you pick your boom up, will the machine tip forward a bit?
It won't even.
Won't move at all? It's probably about 70,000 pounds. Add the friction of the mud, you could be using almost 200,000 pounds of pull to make that machine move. It'll be close. It'll come down to what the tow truck can grab hold of. Luckily, they had somewhat stopped while they were ahead. We were still able to get down to the tow hook.
And the crew has already started rigging with their own gear.
What size of a shackle you guys got in there? 1 1/8? 1 inch. It should be all right. The shackle that I happened to see looked adequate in size, and we hooked my rigging on there. Put this in your shackle, the pin through the loop. Yeah, right into the big shackle. That hook will go onto the small ring there. Perfect.
Before Al even attempts a pull, he needs one simple but very important piece in place.
If I didn't have that big log, my outriggers would have just punched right through the mud, and I probably would have drugged myself right into the hole. We're gonna be putting a lot of pressure on there. Something snaps, high tension leads. Take 15 steps back, because there's no such thing as a little bit dead with this, right? Seen it happen before where rigging's gone flying up in the air and landed on equipment or people, and it's had catastrophic results. So we're giving her some pull. Try not to spin your tracks excessively, just go real slow with them. That doesn't sound good. Take 15 steps back.
In BC's Fraser Valley, Al Cliring is trying to free a 70,000-pound excavator firmly stuck in 6 feet of mud.
It's battle of machine against machine, really, it is.
As Al adds power, the mud refuses to let go.
Love the little one. Just dig down and we'll get rid of the little.
The excavation crew's shackle wasn't up to the job.
So that's why I don't like using other people's rigging. You know, it could be, say, a 25-ton shackle, but in its lifetime, it's had forces upwards of 150 tons maybe put against it. If it didn't break, it surely could break.
Al re-rigs, and this time, he's using his own equipment.
I'll go get 2 more shackles. You can come out of there, we're done in there now. There's suction there, and of course, you know, your feet sink in. You can be up to your knee, and then you're fighting because there's nothing else to lift yourself up with, so it can turn into a hog wrestle.
Rigging his line through a snatch block will double the pulling power, but Al's not stopping there.
Flip the blocker on.
The work crew's second excavator will back him up. First, they've got to jar the excavator loose from the grip of the mud.
Because the tow truck is working, vibrating, that vibration transcends down the cable, and it'll start, you know, basically kind of shaking the machine. You might not see that harmonics. And with the force, it's going to slowly release the suction, and once you break free of that suction, now you can start pulling.
Al still has to get 70,000 pounds up a steep slope.
Sometimes you have to get the front tires of the tow truck up in the air and give it 5 or 10 minutes, and you'll see it slowly start coming down, and just pull on her some more. Good, good, good. Slow on the tracks, slow. Hell yeah. She's out of there. We were really fortunate that we were able to recover that with the equipment we had there that day.
We had our doubts from the start. That changed once Al took control, which was amazing. That's what I really liked.
It was a messy job.
Shut her down.
But Al's never worried about keeping his truck shiny. and he can't resist a jab at the competition.
Yeah, hey, Super James, we don't need you, buddy. We're okay, 10-4. Thank you, pal. Have a good day. Oh, hey, polish your chrome. The Vulcan record prevails every time. My family's business has always had a good reputation of seeing difficult jobs through. Some people are born to be piano makers, others are brain surgeons, others build rockets. Well, if you don't have it in you in the first place, you probably won't succeed in this business.
Next time on Highway Thru Hell.
Go, go, go!
It's its own little world up there.
4 seasons of heavy rescue.
Basically, we're all fighting them out.
Looking back at the twists and turns.
Look out, Don! Look out! Look out! Look out!
We all get scared.
Wow.
And what's next for Jamie?
I miss driving trucks.
This time on Highway Thru Hell.
This one's gonna be a challenge.
5 wrecks in one.
How the hell did he do that?
When a semi plows off a bridge, stranding holiday travelers.
Be careful.
And forcing Jamie's newest driver.
I hope John can pull this off.
To take on a raging river.
John, up. Go up.
With his recovery falling apart. On the Highway Thru Hell. The last line of defense is a heavy rescue team ready to tackle any disaster. Because closure is not an option.
What's the forecast for the hill? It was bare and wet before, now it's snowed, so nice underneath.
Christmas is just 3 days away.
Now, this is Christmas.
The busiest time of year on BC's Coquihalla Highway. And a bad time for drivers to battle icy roads.
It's dropped temp just enough to turn it into a catering. They had the super plow and a single plow going up the hill there.
Oh, we have a light snowfall up over the summit at the moment. Air temperature of 0, road of 2.
Plow drivers like Michelle McKenna work through the night to keep the highway open.
If you're coming back down the hill, throw some sand out.
It's a full assault on the mountain.
We got trucks as many as we can get on your way toward you at this point.
But Highway 5 is already turning to chaos.
He's in the median ditch and his trailer sticking out on the hammer lane.
Time for Al from Quiring Towing to go to work.
Send the green goblin up.
The truck was in a 30 or 40 foot deep ravine, nosed in.
The semi was heading northbound when the driver lost control, plowed off the road, and spun into a jackknife. The position of the wreck will make it tough. But with the Christmas freightened travelers, Al wants to keep one lane open.
Should be able to get it out. I'm just waiting for Gord to come and grab hold of the ass end of this thing.
This ravine is pretty steep here.
Just before 2 a.m.,
Welcome to the party, Gord.
Al's partner, Gord Boyd, pulls up to the scene.
We got a truck and trailer in the ditch facing the wrong way.
Their biggest challenge will be keeping the fully loaded trailer from tipping onto its side.
This is gonna be fun.
Al will rig 2 lines to straighten out the rig. Gord will pull on the back end and redirect a second line via Al's bumper to hold the semi upright.
So that if it did flip, Gord could actually hold it using my truck as an anchor. Just balance the load. You might have to tug a little bit.
Yeah, ready? Let's see if we can finesse this puppy out of here. You had to have 2 points of pull. You had to have pull from the side, and you had to have pull from the back. You could not have done that with one truck.
Pick up the third length of cable out on the front bumper. Balanced it.
But I think I need to pull ahead a little bit. I'm getting pretty close here. These jobs usually happen in 3 or 4 short pulls. They never happen in one long continuous pull. Just freewheel the right one.
Yeah, that's good, Gord.
While Gord repositions,
There you go. I gotta run this other line down to the front.
Okay.
Al needs to straighten out the tractor.
So we can back it out with a little bit of finesse. Back it up onto the road and maintain the vehicle in the lane that we're working in.
Do it in one lane. Do it as quickly as possible because you don't know what's coming around that corner next. Say when.
I think you're pretty good there, Gord.
Absolutely amazing what 2 guys who know what the hell they're doing can accomplish.
I'm just glad that you were here.
Yeah, no. We never had traffic stopped once. We did that job in 1 lane of traffic, and the truck was still drivable after we got him out.
The next morning, at Jamie Davis's new Alberta dispatch, the boss is back on the road.
This is the first time I've been in the rotator in 6 months.
The last trip before I shut down for Christmas.
With the holidays, Jamie is short-staffed, and he's got a long list of towing jobs for his regular customers around Edmonton.
It's a chance for me to jump in the truck and just go do a job, and it happens to be the coldest day of the year because it is cold. Double B-train tanker in the ditch.
An overnight storm has left wrecks all over the roads.
They said there was a big wreck between the 11 and the 11A.
Semi in versus a car, that's a major job to pull that out of there.
But Jamie's too busy with simple tows to tackle any big recoveries.
It just beats a guy up driving by all these crashes, but I got my plate filled, so I got my jobs to do, and that's Alberta. Very icy right here. It's a pretty treacherous day. Feels good to get back in the truck again, you know.
But this weather is tough, even on Jamie's most powerful wrecker, the rotator.
All the hydraulics are moving so slow. Even with the pump on and running.
When it gets that cold, things don't move in a hurry.
Here we go. This is the kind of day where things will happen later in the day.
With Jamie tied up in Alberta, he'll be counting on his BC crew to deal with any wrecks back home.
There's so much going on, it's almost overwhelming for me. I have to trust that these guys are going to do the job for us.
2 hours north of Hope.
Wow, quite the distance down. Rushing water. The hood's probably ripped off, so we'll have to try and recover that.
BC lead driver John is one of the newest members of Jamie's team.
Oh, look at that one in the water.
He'll have to step up in a hurry.
This one's gonna be a challenge. How the hell did he do that?
Late yesterday, a tractor hauling a load of campers hit an icy corner, knocking out a railing and plunging off the bridge into the river below. John left to scout the scene right away, but the sun was down by the time he arrived.
He hit the bridge pretty hard. He took all the railing from one side of the bridge right off the bridge to the other side.
The location made the wreck too dangerous to tackle in the dark. Drivers have been stuck all night.
Been away for 2 weeks. It'd be nice to get home.
The main route for communities north of Whistler, BC, Highway 99, is completely blocked, stranding holiday travelers at the worst possible time.
Could be the biggest job of the year. I hope John can pull this off. I need him to do that.
It's down 50, 60 feet into the creek. Trailers sticking up, trucks destroyed, travel trailers all over the place.
This wreck has everything that could go wrong written all over it.
Wow, quite the distance down.
2 hours north of Hope, BC.
This one's gonna be a challenge.
A multi-part wreck has shut down Highway 99 2 days before Christmas.
This is one of the biggest jobs of the season. Guy over a bridge, off a bridge deck, and it's got campers on the back. This isn't just come and hook this thing up and pull it out in 20 minutes.
So far, Jamie hasn't been sold on John, his new lead driver in BC.
This'll be fun.
Today will be John's real test.
I need him to take care of it, and hope he can do it.
Highways wanted to open by 10 a.m. That's not gonna happen. My ultimate time goal right now is 3 o'clock to get this out of here and this road reopened.
Phil Renault is on his way in Jamie's new 50-ton wrecker, HR 116, the most powerful truck Jamie has in the BC operation.
How much further's the accident?
On 45 minutes or so.
But for a job this size, even 116 won't be enough. Jamie's called in a big gun, a 60-ton crane.
Whenever someone goes down there, we've got to tie them off because if they get sucked into the water.
Oh yeah, you're gone.
We're on a bridge. We're 60, 70 feet up in the air to a straight drop into the water. It's snowing, it's icy, it's cold.
The big baby's here, we can get her done.
With the tractor, trailer, and the campers, Jamie's team is faced with 5 separate recoveries.
I'm Ralph.
I'm Phil.
Nice to meet you, Phil.
The single-lane wooden bridge can't support the weight of the crane plus the load.
Isn't that sweet?
The operator will have to set up on the road and extend his boom for the lift.
Then we'll take that trailer off, and we'll see about getting that one out.
Safety chains and straps were put in place for added security during transport. And the 3 campers are also connected to ball hitches, mounted on the main trailer.
The first trailer, it's still attached on the ball, yet it's dangling off the main trailer at a pretty good angle.
You can get your hook on it and just pull it back, then we can secure it.
How sturdy is this trailer? I don't need to be taken out before Christmas.
None of us do.
John quickly secures the trailer to keep it from slipping further.
Trailer's secure.
Okay.
John will rig 2 lines from HR 116 to the front and back of the first camper. They'll pull the camper back onto the trailer deck. Once it's stable, John will rig it so the crane can lift it free before they tackle the next camper.
That should be good.
So far, so good. We've got the trailer back up onto the main trailer. We're gonna back the crane in. We'll hook him up and just get it out one at a time. Hooked around.
That's perfect, buddy.
Clear. Stand clear.
They're hoping to wiggle and muscle the hitch free to get the camper off the deck.
The ball looks like it's close to snapping out. No, it's not coming off there.
Let me come down and take a look.
Like that lever's got to come up?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
Someone has to go down onto the wreck and release the hitch.
If it's gonna go that way, so stay upstream of it.
I'm the head guy in charge, and I've always been taught in life, do not assign a job to somebody else you're not willing to go do yourself.
You think I've done this before?
There's always a risk. Once you hit it, it could pop off right away.
I have a 3-pound sledge. You want to try it?
So if you lift it and pound it with the hammer on the front.
Released.
You come loose?
It's out.
Perfect. Okay, before you do anything, let me lift.
Yeah. Well, before you do anything, let me get out.
Yeah. Okay, coming up, guys. How's it looking?
It's on the ball. Keep going.
Heads up.
Okay, I'm gonna boom down so you can get your rigging off.
Okay, hold. That's good.
The crane can now move the camper out of the way.
One trailer off, 2 more to go.
Bring it down another 4 feet.
John rigs up the second camper for the crane.
You okay?
Yep. Good.
This is a tough wreck, especially for a guy coming from the city, a guy who hasn't worked the mountains.
Okay, he's on his way down.
Once again, John will have to release the hitch by hand.
My feet are braced on whatever I can brace them on, and if I slip, I can slide right underneath this trailer and straight down in the water.
It's dicey for John because he's right in harm's way. You just be careful.
160 miles southeast, Ken Monkhouse is heading to a call up a remote logging road.
Me and my Forest Service roads that I can't seem to get away from no matter what I do. I've had a few white knuckle rides, I won't kid you about that.
One of Jamie's longtime drivers, Ken.
If I try to come back down backwards, you need to end up in a ditch or over the embankment and die.
Had a close call last season.
There it goes.
On another mountain back road.
Look out!
I'm okay now, it's all good.
This year, Ken's not working for Jamie.
Always looking for the grass is greener on the other side of the fence, I guess, but Ken's gone right now to work for another company.
He's a great guy. Ken is a great guy.
Today, Ken's working with Jordy DePerrin.
Yes, Ken Monkhouse is working for me.
Jordy runs Mission Towing, a 4th-generation family business.
I've grown up in tow trucks. I used to ride with my grandfather as a kid. I needed a pillow to see over the dashboard. They're big shoes to fill. For me, that's the biggest thing is, what would my grandpa do? How would my grandpa do this?
I always tell him, I haven't got big shoes, and they're not that big to fill. Just do the job right.
But this time, the pressure is on Ken to do the job right. This is his first time working with the boss.
Huh, somebody didn't like their anymore. This car is burnt. All the wheels are burned off. The glass is all exploded. Basically, it's just a shell of a car.
It's a mess. Nothing salvageable.
So how do you want to do it?
A rule of thumb is always turn it around and keep the heavy end up front. That steers. Block off one of these trees and spin it sideways. Grab the front end and take the front end out first.
So we take those good old trees and we put a chain and some block and tackle.
Okay, go.
Take it right to you. Beautiful. Right there. Now it's facing the right way.
Once we spin it around, we've got to get up to the main road out of this little goat trail that we're in. Good enough.
Good there?
Beautiful.
It's not going to stay on the wheel dollies getting it up this hill. We're going to have to be a little bit crude and drag it up to the top of the hill.
This is off-road towing.
The whole time I'm thinking, just make it to the road, make it to the road. Oh, there's the engine. That sucks.
I've moved hundreds of burnt cars before, and I've never had a motor come out like that.
A little bit of a move, and what was holding that engine in just let go.
Just take it right up, Ken.
Yep.
Drop it on the road.
So now we've got to come back down, rehook it. It's part of doing those jobs in the bush.
Good. Take a couple chains and a strap, we'll wrap it around the motor. I'll lift it up with the tow truck, drive it up to the top of the hill, bing, bang, boom.
It's a sigh of relief that this engine is now at the top. Let's just get this car loaded and let's go.
Good.
I don't think this is how they do it in the factory when they make them.
Beautiful. You work too hard.
I like working hard.
That was my first time working with Ken. He wasn't the give-up kind of a guy. He kept going at it.
Everything went fairly well. Jordy's happy, and we got it done. It was a good feeling. Pretty happy.
At the bridge, John climbs farther down the trailer deck to unhitch the second camper.
We can't rush this stuff.
We use a piece of rope as a safety line. So I've got one hand wrapped around this rope.
Go!
Right to your hand.
But I'm hanging on to it, making sure that that hand doesn't release or let go while I'm using my other hands to manipulate the hitch to get it to release.
Hang on, he's undoing the safety chains, Ralph.
Chains are free.
Okay, safety chains are free. Okay, it's unlocked now. Just hang on, he's gonna get out of there.
We got the hitch off, and then I actually had to cut the strap on the other side of the trailer.
Down to take tension.
Lift a little.
Okay, hold it right there.
Okay, hang still.
Here I am underneath this trailer, so I gotta make sure that the crane's got all this tension. So if I cut that strap sitting underneath it, and he's not secure.
On BC's Highway 99.
I guess you have no idea how long it's going to be closed, eh? I see Jamie's Thunder up there.
Holiday traffic has been at a standstill since last night.
Jamie's guys are on that one.
A tractor trailer carrying 3 campers burst through the guardrails on a single-lane bridge and landed in a rushing river.
Down to take tension.
Lift a little.
Jamie's new BC lead, John, is trying to release the second camper. As he cuts the final transport strap,
John, you be careful.
he needs to make sure he's out of the way if the trailer swings free.
come towards me a little bit? Okay, I'm clear.
Highway 99 has been closed for almost 20 hours, and that's weighing on John.
Being the new guy, there's a lot of pressure on me to get the job done on a timely manner.
With the camper securely on the ground, John assesses the next challenge. And he doesn't like what he sees.
That trailer's underneath the tires of this truck.
The third trailer, it's the worst of the bunch. It's completely off the main trailer, and it's actually twisted underneath.
There's no way that we're going to recover this thing all in one piece.
"140 miles south. Ken Monkhouse's boss, Jordy, is en route to another recovery.
We're climbing the Chehalis Forest Service Road, which is a log road that goes straight up this mountain. We have a customer that went up here fishing, and a freak snowstorm hit. The truck slid, and it's gone over the bank. Luckily, he's okay.
How are you? Good, how are you? Good to see you. Wow.
But the truck is far from okay, and it's stuck in a bad spot.
It's pretty intense. It's a little bit more of just a little recovery. It's quite challenging, actually, looking at it. The problem is all these trees that have fallen here.
Trust me, I hit them all on the way down.
I believe it. Wow, you're lucky. I'm going down the bank and I see all these trees and stumps sticking up. I'm looking at the angles of the path that's got to come up, the trees, the stumps that are sticking out of the ground. It's like a path that goes straight to where my wrecker's sitting. I've got one shot to put this thing onto its wheels. If I don't put this on its wheels right away and it drags over 5 feet first and then flips onto its wheels, it's gonna make my job a lot worse. Unreal. That is definitely a challenging recovery.
With Ken Monkhouse taking the burnt-out car to the scrapyard,
I want to be right in the boom, like right here.
Jordy's brought a young mechanic with no towing experience to help out.
We're pulling 10,000 pounds of weight at least. This job here is the maximum that I do with this wrecker. Out of my way.
Do you want them to cross over?
No, I don't. Oh my goodness. This terrain is just absolutely crazy to get through.
Jordy rigs to the pickup suspension.
Okay, let's go back up. I have one chance to put this truck onto its wheels. It's got to land on its wheels.
Physics are right, it should flip.
Come on, baby.
Back on Highway 99, Jamie's crew is looking for a spot to chain up the third camper pinned under the trailer.
You couldn't have put it in the faster water.
I can get on the axle!
Can ya?
But time is not on their side.
Almost there.
Oh!
Whoa.
Darkness is just 2 hours away.
Okay, he's got it around the back of the trailer, so now he's just got to figure out how to hook up.
John now has to rig the chains around the axle so the crane can try to lift the camper.
There's nowhere to step. The water's deep, and it's running fast. I'm down there crawling around, trying to see what I can get at, what I can't get at, where I can hook them, where I can't.
Boom down!
Boom down.
Hold!
Hold.
Can I hook to here? Can I step at this spot? Am I gonna fall? We hooked up to the axles, just like we did on all the other trailers.
Up!
Okay, go up.
Thinking they would just pick it up and bring it out as it's coming up.
Son of a bitch.
Do I have it? You're bringing frame up only.
BC's Highway 99 has been shut down for over 24 hours. And Jamie's depending on his new lead driver, John, to get it open.
Boom down!
Boom down.
Hold!
But a badly damaged camper is stuck under the wrecked trailer.
Up!
Okay, go up.
Son of a bitch.
You're bringing frame up only. Everything else is staying behind.
It's just ripping apart. I'm shaking my head. Pieces of the trailer are flying out. Water's running so fast, they're gone before you could even think about catching them.
Down! Back down!
There's nothing we can do about it now. It's gone.
Keep lowering.
Hold!
Whoa, right there, stop.
After their failed attempt, John at least has access to remove the final safety chain.
You be careful. The water gets him pinned against a rock and he can't get out, he'll drown fast. Okay, go ahead, lift. Can you swing it towards the trailer? Forget it, it's okay, go ahead.
These trailers are built as a unit. They're only made out of tin and wood. The trailer was so compromised, there's nothing to secure, so it just tore apart.
The campers are out. But now Jamie's crew has to tackle the heavy part of the recovery with less than 2 hours of daylight.
Working in the dark in a river, not gonna happen. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't expect them to do it. Not safe.
John wants to separate the tractor from the trailer and haul them up one at a time.
On a truck and a trailer unit, you've got a fifth wheel plate and a kingpin on the trailer. And what it does is when you back the truck up underneath the trailer, the kingpin hooks into the fifth wheel and it latches, it locks in place.
It won't release unless the tractor is level with the trailer. John rigs to the tractor so Phil can lift with HR-116 while the crane lifts the back end.
We'll get around the axle, but I can get around the frame.
Let's do that. We got a couple hours of sunlight, and then we're in the dark.
140 miles south on the logging road.
Come on, baby.
Jordy DePerrin from Mission Towing
Physics are right, it should flip.
has just one chance to flip the pickup into position so it lines up with the pathway between the tree stumps.
There we go. The truck lands on its wheels. Inside my head, I'm just like, yes! That truck was in the perfect spot for the second stage of that recovery.
But Jordy still has to get the wreck through a minefield of brush.
So my plan right now, we're walking it over the trees. Two lines, it's kind of walking over top of it, letting it roll over like it was driving over it. There's a path about 7 feet between these two stumps. I needed to come over top of this and ride through it. They used two lines, and I walked it, so the truck's moving a little at a time. It's like grabbing with your hands and climbing, same kind of an idea to bring it up. The worst part of the recovery is I can't see the pickup truck from where the tow truck is parked. I'm relying on McLean, who is not a tower. Just watch it. I'm gonna lift. Should come over that log.
Yeah.
Let me know.
You snapped the log right in half.
It went right through the log?
Yeah.
Perfect. We never said it was gonna come out pretty.
Yep.
After rolling his truck in last week's snowstorm, the pickup's owner sees the damage up close.
That's my baby, and it doesn't look like it's doing well right now. Wow. You guys are amazing.
You're alive, you know, that's the main thing.
Yeah.
What comes to mind right now? What do you think when you look at this after seeing it on its wheels on the road?
Oops.
Right. I can't believe the brunt that cab took. And the fact you're still standing here talking to us about it, that's the other crazy part.
I'm very, very fortunate.
He's very lucky that the situation worked out as it did.
So well done, McLean. Not bad for a rookie.
Yeah, not bad for my first time.
Back on Highway 99, John's rigging up the tractor to HR 116 so he and Phil can try to separate it from the trailer.
So that we can just pull the trailer out and then tackle the truck by itself.
The crane will raise the back end while Phil lifts the tractor.
We're running out of daylight. Hopefully this goes a little bit quicker than those trailers did.
Phil, pull backward.
You need to go up.
To release the Kingpin, they need to lift and even out the angle to reduce the gap between the tractor and trailer.
Keep going. Okay, you're clear of the post.
They've leveled it out as much as they can. But as John tries to release the fifth wheel plate,
It's just too much torque or pressure. Either the trailer's twisted in such an angle, the truck's twisted in such a way, it's just not going to release for us.
John re-rigs for a better angle on the lift, and they try it again.
Get out of there, just pull it up a bit and see what happens.
Pull it up a bit. I'm clear, yeah.
Watch yourself, bud.
Way too much gap.
On Highway 99, 2 hours north of Hope, BC.
I guess you have no idea how long it's going to be closed, eh?
New lead driver John is running out of daylight. He needs to separate the dangling trailer and tractor. So far, the Kingpin is holding firm.
The biggest part of the whole recovery that's eating at me was getting the truck out of the water. It had been in there already for a day and a half.
We're trying to take the pressure off the Kingpin.
Pull it up a bit and see what happens.
If they can even out the angle of the wreck, the Kingpin should release.
Hold!
This unit's not stable. Even though nobody's touching anything at the time, the trailer itself can move or shift on you just because you've manipulated a little bit of weight off of it.
I didn't touch nothing.
Pull it up a bit. Nothing's happening. Still got too much gap.
There's too much downforce angle on the trailer towards the truck. So it's not gonna come free. There's nothing more we can do with that.
Let's get the crane on to see what we can do with the crane.
That's all we can do now, I guess.
They'll have to lift the tractor and trailer onto the road together.
And we're going to move the crane closer to the bridge.
HR 116 and the crane have to switch places for the crane to lift the cab.
Go where he wants to be.
That puts the crane in a position where he can get hooked onto the tractor and lift the tractor out of the water. And as he's bringing the tractor up, 116 is going to pull the trailer back.
Clear!
We have to lift and pull. We can't just lift because of the rocks. Plus the retaining wall that we have to get up and over too.
Sunset is now less than an hour away.
You're faster than I am, Ralph.
Keep going.
The box is caught on that post.
With it being up against the pylons, it created more of a problem for us.
We're gonna have to move.
HR 116 has to reposition to get the trailer away from the post.
You just got to do stuff to make motion forward, right? Something ain't working, just change the plan.
We'll just have to keep positioning ourselves every once in a while. Okay, lift up. He's got the weight now, so we'll be able to lift it right up and out of the ditch.
I'm standing by the crane. I'm hearing the alarms.
If the crane surpasses its capacity, an alarm will sound and the crane will shut down, or much worse. This operator narrowly escapes with his life.
Keep going.
I'm a little concerned. Are we at capacity really keep going? I'm looking up to him. Are we good? Can we keep going?
Keep going.
On Highway 99, heavy rescue plans to lift a tractor trailer out of the river.
I'm hearing the alarms. I'm looking up to him. Are we good? Can we keep going?
It's just too heavy. I'm trying to get it closer and I can't.
The truck is too heavy for the crane to lift up the bank safely.
Just get lined up so that you can get it so that it'll come right out this way. That might just give us enough.
If the wrecker can pull the wreck in closer to the edge, the crane operator can retract his boom, increasing his lifting power.
Snug your line up there a bit and then I'll lift.
With daylight fading, it's the last chance to get the truck out before dark.
I originally told the crew that we'd be out of there by 3:30. It's hitting 3:30 and we're still got more to get out.
Okay, you're clear of the no post.
Got her almost all the way out. Just one more pull and she'll be out of here.
The wreck is on the road and level.
Oh, there we go.
Finally, John is able to release the kingpin.
Well, that's a long time coming.
Our concern right now is it's getting dark. It's starting to get cold again, so it's gonna ice up. We need to get the rest of this stuff out of here, get this road opened up for everybody else.
John and Phil work to move the wreckage so travelers can finally get moving.
We knew it was closed. We thought it might open at 4, but now they say it's going to open at 8 o'clock this evening.
Well, there's always pressure to open the road. This is a situation here where you can't even let traffic by.
They still have to load the campers, but Jamie's crew decides to open a lane.
We're gonna let the traffic that's here go, because we got a lady here that's got a baby.
Okay. I'll just pull up this side and they can scoot around this way.
Yep. We're gonna get you moving. And we're gonna get you guys going. Okay? The crane's moved. We're gonna let traffic go, and then I can get into position and he can load us.
After more than 27 hours, traffic is finally moving on Highway 99. While John oversees final cleanup.
John's working his way up the respect meter with me.
Jamie's got his confidence in me, so I'm very happy for that.
He's proven himself out there in the field. You know, you can't argue that.
Have a Merry Christmas.
Yeah, good job.
Good job.
It was a pleasure meeting you.
We don't have to spend the night.
No, we're out of here. We're gonna head home.
It's exhilarating. We got the job done. We got the road reopened. The vehicles are loaded on the respective units. The trucks are ready to pull out. And everybody's gonna be home for Christmas. It's perfect.
Next time on Highway Thru Hell, a truck deep in a ditch
Ready to go?
brings Jamie back to the road. A mangled grocery trailer means a massive cleanup.
Whoa!
And a massive headache.
You're pulling too hard.
Al and Gord race against rush hour
Hey! Slow down!
with an 80,000-pound load overpowering their wreckers.
Come on! Go! Stop!